Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It is new comic book day for the week of January 2nd. We're back a week early.
Yay!
We have a video we didn't even use because we weren't even planning on working today. And Tim was just like, I came in early and now I need coffee. Come do this. And I was just like, fine, I'm hungover too. I'll come bring you coffee. So yeah.
You're welcome.
We're going to get started right now.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls in the comic book store, and I'm here to talk about trades. Because it's trade time, people. Buckle up. Deadpool, Volume 1. I feel like there's a new Volume 1 of Deadpool every other month. Black Hammer, Jeff Lemire. Kind of cool sci-fi book. We've got Sir Edward Gray's Witchfinder. Some Dark Horse stuff for you in the Hellboy universe. We've got Iron Fist, Phantom Limb. First time this was released in print, I do believe. Death of the Inhumans, because why not? Wait, we don't like the Inhumans now? I'm so confused. Edge of Spider-Geddon. This is a bunch of tie-in books and weird offshoot spider characters. Some you know, some you might not. That's Spider-Punk. He's pretty punk. And Batman in the Shadow. This was really good. People love this. This is the one people loved. This one, right? Or was it the other one? No, it was this one. This is the one people loved. Who cares?
First up, we have Hex Wives, issue number 3. And I still kind of like the book, but it's kind of going off in some weird Cabin of the Woods kind of territory. And if you've watched Cabin of the Woods, you know how that movie had such great promise and the premise was awesome, and then it kind of fumbled at the end. I feel this book is kind of doing that now. It's like it had a very solid purpose in the first and second issues, and now it's not really sure where it's going. I'll still give it a try, at least through, I guess, what would be the first trade, so probably the next 2 issues. But it's moving way slower than I expected it to, and I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go before the deities come in and crash and make this a terrible movie/comic book.
Alright, first up, we've got Star Wars, Age of the Republic, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Look, I tried to pick outside the box this week. This is not my favorite Star Wars era, and this is not my favorite Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the story was okay. It didn't really accomplish much. I read it, I said, okay, you told me a story that didn't need to happen. I assume all of these one-shots are like that. What are you possibly linking together? I don't understand. It's fine art. It's a fine story. I don't feel like it accomplished anything. I don't feel like I love this universe of Star Wars anymore for reading it. So, I guess if you love the prequels, how dare you? You know what? No.
Next up, we have Heroes in Crisis issue number 4, and this is a great issue, not just because of the really kind of sexy Lois Lane in it. I mean, that Clayman can draw, man. Clayman can draw, and Tom King can write. We're starting to get more of the story fleshed out. We're starting to see that some of the stories and some of the things that the heroes have been talking about are now leaking onto the internet, and Lois is trying to kind of control that flow so that way secret identities don't get turned into and all that kind of stuff. And then we have the central 2 characters, Booster and Harley, kind of pairing off to kind of feel who did what, because each of them believe that the other killed everyone, and it's starting to reveal that maybe neither of them did. It's an awesome series. I've been loving it from the very beginning. I'm kind of curious how some of this is going to get resolved, because it looks like more and more of your favorite characters are now dead. So, yeah, he's cutting a swath through the Teen Titans and the Titans right now. There's a lot of dead Titans. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I'm curious.
All right, next up, Champions, number 1. I like Wayward. I like Jim Zub. I like the team that brought me Wayward, which is this team, correct, Paul? This book was a lot for me to get behind. Now, I know I didn't read a lot of the Champion stuff reading into this, and I just kind of was like, Zub's good, let me check this out. And Zub is good. Some of the dialogue made me laugh. It was a little cringeworthy, but I think it was supposed to be. like ironically, you know. If not, sorry, Jim. But there's so many damn characters in this book. They're B-list, D-list, Z-list characters. It's hard for me to give two shits about any of them. I don't think that's Jim's fault. I think he's building this world and this bigger thing that me just jumping in, I'm just overwhelmed by. The book is fine if you want a bunch of no-name characters you barely know. And you see what they're trying to set up this super team and trying to be able to be everywhere and do everything because we're young and brash and we can do everything the older heroes do. And I don't know. It seems like a shit show, okay? But I think that's what he wants. And I don't know. But one of my favorite villains shows up at the end. So read it to find out who one of my favorite villains is.
And my pick of the week is something I wasn't really kind of done. This is a short week, man. That was not a lot of books. Because, again, I don't think anybody really expected to be working this week. So, yeah, I picked... this actually kind of times out well because I just finished watching Daredevil on Netflix. It is The Man Without Fear, issue number 1. I'm assuming this is going to be the new Daredevil book that's coming through. It's a really good book to jump into because it explains everything in the first couple panels. Daredevil kind of messed up. He was saving a girl, gets hit by a truck, and is now in a coma. And Foggy is at his bedside trying to talk him through, not really sure if he's even there. Whereas I keep saying Deadpool, I don't know why, whereas Matt is in a dream kind of going through his entire life, whereas these two versions of Daredevil are kind of mocking him. One is trying to keep him in a coma because the Man Without Fear has fear now, and that's kind of what this book is about. And it's a very interesting juxtaposition between the Daredevils and the soul of Daredevil and the soul of Matt and where this is going to go. It's a really interesting book. I'm probably going to pick up issue number 2 just to see where it goes because the cliffhanger at the end of the comic. But yeah, you should definitely pick this one up. If you're a Daredevil fan, definitely pick it up. If you want something on a flyer, like I said, this does more than enough to explain the premise of where this is going and where it's come from. So it's very easy to jump into. Pick it up.
All right, it's time for my pick of the week, and it's the book I hoped would be my pick of the week because I love this book. It's Conan. Conan the Barbarian, number 1, Jason Aaron. You are amazing, my friend. I don't know how you do it. How do you write so goddamn good every time you write anything ever? This book is fantastic. If you don't know anything about Conan, it doesn't matter. He gets you right in there. It is 2 stories in one. It is young Conan when he is fighting in the pits, and it's just him being, young and dumb and huge and mauling people. It's very violent, by the way. Everyone know this book. Heads will be rolling. And then there's a second half of the story where he's King Conan when he's older that ties in through some arc that I don't want to give away. Jason Aaron is maybe the best writer there is. He's so good. I've said it before. He can write anything. He's been writing Thor for like 1,000 years. Southern Bastards is really good. This is very good too. This is getting added to my pull list. I love it. You love it too. So go buy it and read it. It's required. I don't normally gush about books. I love this book, and you should read it. All right, everybody, that is it. We're very loopy and tired because it's the 2nd, and we all got really trashed on New Year's like we were young kids again because we're dumb. We're dumb adults. We're stupid, stupid people. And you know what? It's fine. It's okay that we're dumb, stupid people. You're allowed to be a dumb, stupid person, too. That is your God-given right, or, maybe there's no God. I don't know. I didn't want to get that deep. Why'd you make me get that deep? Paul's coming to cut it. I'm going to keep talking, Paul. You can't stop me. No.